hey, come in, sit on down. Oh, yeah, I know. The rain is awful. I swear I haven't seen sunshine in like 5 or 6 days. It's ridiculous. I know. Well, you put your umbrella over there. It's fine. Don't worry about it. It's okay. Um, you're okay. Your appointment was at 10:30. Okay. No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I've been here. I had Trish do my hair. She was waiting for her appointment. Her appointment was running late. Uh, her mama got sick or something. She had to take her to the doctor. So Trish didn't have anything to do. So she was playing with my hair. She put these little flowers in it for me. Isn't that cute? She was getting ready because a friend of hers is having a wedding next weekend, and she wanted to practice some with these are little clips that she put in my hair, and she wanted to just get some practice, trying to get in position with bobby pins and stuff. But each flower has a little like an alligator clip on the back, and she put them in for me. So we've been having a good morning. We've been playing around. We're having a good time and looking at jewelry and bridesmaids dresses and stuff. So what are we doing today? That's right, you told me. Okay, you brought these in. These are good. Well, now, which one did you want to go with? You know what's funny? I'm wearing this exact color right now. I thought it went real good with my shirt. Yeah. Oh, this Miracle Gel's great. It's great. Yeah. Oh, no problem. I don't mind. No, it doesn't hurt my feelings a bit. You bring in your nail polish if you want to. That's totally fine. I see you brought some gray. It's just gray. I mean, does it look like this when it dries? It's just a light gray. Wow. It does? Really? And do you want to put anything on it? Okay, yeah. Let me see. Let me see what you got. Oh, you want to do nail jewelry. So what would you do? Would you like put the gray on? Okay, so you put on the gray. Oh, and this too? What's this? Yeah, the top coat. I know that. Sorry, I thought it was black. And then you put this on. Over the top coat or under? Over. Okay, and then you do and then you put and it comes with its own top coat. Okay, so then you just put this on. Oh, and it comes with a little applicator stick. Oh, it's a manicure stick. Well, that's pretty cool. Okay, we can do that. Yeah, not a problem. All right. Oh, Trish went out. She had to get some lunch. I know it's early, but she didn't really get to eat any breakfast this morning. So she'll be back in a little bit. So it's just you and me right now. All right, let me see your nails. All right. All right, they look good. But you've been taking good care of them. You got your polish off. That's excellent. So, you sure you want to go with the gray? I mean, look, isn't this pretty? Look how pretty. It looks like a blue sky, which we hadn't seen in forever because it's been raining every day. No? All right. Okay, we'll go with the gray. Don't you have enough gray outside? I'm just playing, that's fine. Okay. Did you get your car fixed? Well, you were telling me that you were having trouble with transmission. That's good. Who did it for you? Oh, yeah, he's good. He's good. He didn't charge too much, did he? Okay, all right, great. That's excellent. I'll make sure you have enough money for today. I'm just kidding. Okay, here we go. Okay, now, you just set you know the drill. Put your hand here. All right, and we're going to get started. You need to go to the bathroom or anything? You need to use the bathroom? No? Okay. All right. Okay. Hold still. I know you fidget a lot. Just be still. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, it's been busy this morning. It's been real busy to be so nasty out. Everybody's been coming in this morning. Sold some Avon and had some people come look at some Mary Kay. And I sold some jewelry. Everybody's in the mood to buy stuff. I guess it's they're depressed or something. It makes them feel better. Well, you got a cut on your finger. You know that? How'd you do that? I've done that. Washing dishes and my hand runs across a knife. Man, I hate it when I do that. Okay. Okay, now, can we just set this one aside? Let me see her other hand. Well, I have to say it's prettier looking than I thought. It actually looks real good with your skin tone. I'm so fair skinned. I think I look like a dead person with this gray. But it looks good on you. I think if I were to wear it, I'd put a shimmer veil over it, either over just the gray or maybe the top coat. That's what I would do. But I mean, I'm so pale, everything makes me look just like a ghost. Let me get that one. Here, one more. Turn. Okay. That's better. Let me touch that one up a little bit. Sorry, I'm getting over a cold. I've been sick all week. Sick as a dog. Okay. Now, I know with this you don't have to use the lights. You just let it dry. Okay. So just relax there. Oh, hey Trish. Yeah, we were just talking about you. What'd you get? Chili. Man, chili would be so good. Did you bring me some? No. She didn't bring me no chili. No, I'm not going to ask you to go back. No, you're fine. I'll go in a little bit. It's awful tacky. How long does it take this stuff to dry? I know when I used this one, it didn't take too long. Well, I understand. We can read the paper. I got an Inquirer this morning. You will read it? I'll read it to you. You can't read it. You mess your nails up. Okay, well, let's see what we got. You want to look at the headlines. Hillary has 6 months to live. George dumps Amal. Cosby's son's killer, his jailhouse confession. Okay, they're saying that Hillary has brain cancer and blood clots, MS, strokes, and alcohol abuse. And cruel Bill forces her to stay on the campaign trail. You'll read about George and Amal? Okay, let's see if we can find that. Ooh, there's Posh Spice. Looks like she peed on herself. George and Amal. Oh, something in here about Rosie O'Donnell. Ew, Phil Spector. He looks like a Halloween costume. George. No. That's Hillary. Here it is. Ooh, Brad's Nazi fetish. Brad Pitt. Apparently Angelina Jolie's mad at him again. Seems like every other week they're either divorcing or she's dying or something. Or both. Okay. Here we have a picture of George and Amal. George and Amal. Their 1-year marriage crumbles. Alright. George Clooney has cruelly dumped wife Amal on the eve of their 1-year wedding anniversary, sources told the National Enquirer. The honeymoon is definitely over, said a friend, and George has ditched Amal and gone back to hanging out with his drinking buddies while she's buried in her court duties. At the beginning of September, human rights attorney Amal arrived in the Maldives to defend the former president, Mohammed Nasheed, who is charged with terrorism. When he proposed, the deal was struck on very clear terms. This is a marriage of equals, and Amal takes her work far too seriously to make compromises, so the only way it can work is if George fits his schedule around her, a source claimed. But now that business-like arrangement is crumbling. It's crumbling, falling apart. It's a nightmare for George, and he wants out, the source said. It's funny how they never say who these people are. Their source. I'm starting to think their source is a magic 8-ball. According to an insider, the 54-year-old heartthrob's marriage was a sham from the start, based on a wedding contract that the superstar regards as not worth the paper it's printed on, sources told the Enquirer. To George, his marriage certificate is just like any other contract, an insider revealed, and contracts can be renegotiated. Unfortunately, at this point, a renegotiation means a $220 million divorce. As the Enquirer reported in July, before they wed in Venice in September 20. Getting ahead of myself, I'm tongue-tied. Before they wed in Venice last September 27th, the glamorous Amal Alamuddin, now 37, had plenty of experience rubbing shoulders with world leaders. That had the former ER star convinced that his new bride could help turn him into a political heavyweight, according to insiders. But the source told us, instead of being like Bill and Hillary Clinton, they've become a trashy celebrity couple like Kim and Kanye. The Amal experiment has backfired badly, and he's looking for a way out. And as the Enquirer also reported, George's career took a toll on his high-powered wife. We reported in March that the stressed-out beauty has dropped about 25 pounds since the couple's glitzy September wedding, sources said. Amal's gotten frighteningly thin, said a pal. She looks like she only weighs 99 pounds. George has been almost an absentee husband, preferring to carry on with his bachelor lifestyle, sources said. In May, the Enquirer reported on how Amal often ends up as a third wheel between George and his pal, supermodel Cindy Crawford's husband, Randy Gerber. He shoehorned him into several celebrations with his bride, including their first Christmas and Amal's birthday. The pattern repeats George's bad boy antics as a Hollywood bachelor. In March, Amal had read him the riot act over flirting with his stunning Hail Caesar co-star Scarlett Johansson. Amal and George had a huge screaming match over that, divulged an insider. Now she's beginning to wonder what she's gotten into. Also in March, we revealed George's double life of drugs, boozing, and womanizing. Surprisingly, it's an even money bet on what George likes better, alcohol or sex, a source sensationally revealed then. It's clear booze, at least, is still a big part of his life. He was even caught with a flask on the red carpet in 2010. I absolutely know how to have a good time, he has said. He also enjoyed a legendary list of lovers, including Italian actress Elisabetta Cannelli, WWE diva Stacy Keibler, and actresses Kelly Preston, Renee Zellweger, and Krista Allen, before deciding to make the politically astute move of marrying Amal. But George readily admits some previous relationships were disastrous. I have been infinitely more alone in a bad relationship. There's nothing more isolating. I have been in places in my life where that has existed, he has said. The Enquirer reported that the actor's next move will be into politics, and to achieve that, he needed a glamorous, powerful wife, and it seemed Amal fit the bill. It was more like a contract deal than a romance for George. He believes he can get out whenever he wants. It seems Amal is finally wising up to the fact that her marriage is one giant sham that's going to dissolve in a $220 million dust-up. What a life. I know, right? We're trying to come up with money to get our cars fixed, and what are they worried about? It's crazy. Ooh. Ooh, look at Kim. Look at Kim Kardashian. Wow. Looks like a Hershey's Kiss. Now, you want me to read this out? Well, let me check your nails first. You know, let's give him a couple more minutes. I'll read this. Okay. Kanye seems completely turned off by her. Talking about Kim. Saggy, flabby, and crabby. Kim's baby weight hell. Kim Kardashian is facing a baby weight disaster as her second pregnancy progresses. The reality star is blowing up bigger than a Thanksgiving parade balloon. As this incredible National Enquirer picture shows, 34-year-old Kim's figure has, according to friends, exploded by some 100 pounds, even though she's not due to deliver her second child, a son, with husband Kanye West until December. Kim's breasts are freak show huge. She has shocking stretch marks and sagging breasts. Kanye doesn't even find it attractive. It breaks Kim's heart that Kanye seems completely turned off by her, a Kardashian family insider said. Kim has also developed a double chin. Her feet don't fit in normal sized shoes anymore, and her upper arms look like tree trunks. Her self-esteem is wrecked, and with her appearance being her bread and butter, Kim's earning power has to be taking a hit, dished the source. As the Inquirer has reported, the 5'2" mom of daughter North, too, put locks on her refrigerator and hired a baby whisperer in a desperate attempt to keep her runaway weight in check. Dr. Stuart Fisher, an internist and author of the Park Avenue Diet, believes Kim has once again exploded, this time with 3 months to go before giving birth, and hit the 220-pound mark, which he charged is absurd. A pregnant woman is only supposed to gain 40 pounds over 9 months, revealed Dr. Fisher, adding that if Kim's nutrition is poor, it could put the unborn baby at risk for hypertension, high blood pressure, and abnormal kidney function. Said the Insider, it's outrageous that Kim didn't learn from the mistakes of her first pregnancy. You'd think that after being named Shamu during her first pregnancy, Kim would clean up her eating habits and stick to a fixed exercise regime. She's only accentuating the extra pounds by wearing figure-hugging, skin-tight outfits. Oh, honey, I agree. I put on 60 pounds with my second child, and I would not have been caught dead wearing that. I put on 50 with my first. And no, you would not. I wouldn't wear this now. I'd be too self-conscious. No. Her bountiful booty has gotten massive. That's messed up. That's crazy. I know these magazines are just too funny. No, I don't buy them every day. And I don't have a subscription. Thank you very much. Oh, yeah. Let me see. Let me feel them now. I think we're good. I think we can go with the top coat. Get you set and on out. Oh, you do? Okay. Well, you didn't tell me that. Trish, are you seeing her right after I get done with her? Why didn't you tell me? Well, I know, but I am not nosy. I just didn't know. Well, what you gonna have done? You're not. You are not. Girl, you gonna cut all that hair off? Is she serious? She gonna cut off all your hair? Man alive. Okay. No, I think it'll be cute. Let me see. All right. I like this top coat because it's so smooth. It's it's not. Some of them are kind of thick, and this one's not, but it gives a beautiful shine. And it's just a nice, even top coat. It's very pretty. Yeah. Oh. Hang on a minute. Do you see who just came in? I want to tell you about her. Oh, no, hang on. I'm going to act like I'm showing you something. I'm going to tell you something. I don't want them to think we're talking about her. We are, but I don't want them to know. You know who that is? Yeah. You know what I heard? I heard that her brother, Dwayne, you know what he got caught doing? He got caught breaking into 3 different houses right here in town. Yeah, I know. He's got a court date next week. see how you want to use these. You like this one? We got stars, and we got different colors, circles, kind of like little jewels, and these little heart-shaped ones, and diamonds. You'll go with the diamonds. Okay, great. Let me finish your top coat. And we're going to do your other hand. Trish makes her pay in cash. She can't write a check anymore. No, she's bounced 2 checks here already. I'm surprised Trish didn't even see her, because she owes Trish probably about $75. None of my business. So, now do you want to put these on now? While it's still contact, you want to give it a minute? Okay, we'll give it a minute. That's fine. You'll read another article? Honey, I got all day. I'm gonna go get me some lunch in a little bit, since somebody didn't bring me no chili. I'm kidding. I'm gonna run up the street and get a sandwich or some soup or something. What have we got here? You read about Hillary? That's kind of what I look like when I get up in the morning. Clinton at death's door as secret medical file reveals brain cancer and multiple health woes. Hillary, White House dream is over. Alright, we'll read it. It goes on a couple pages. That's okay. I'll tell you what, we'll read to here and then we'll put the jewels on. Okay. Failing health and a deadly thirst for power are driving Hillary Clinton to an early grave, the National Enquirer has learned in a bombshell investigation. The desperate and deteriorating 67-year-old won't make it to the White House because she'll be dead in 6 months, sources told the Enquirer. Amazingly, her ultra-competitive husband is the one pressuring her to stay on the campaign trail despite her decline. Cruel Bill would rather see her drop than miss a single vote, a source told the Enquirer. Hillary shouldn't be on the campaign trail. She should be home making out her will. Shocking details from a new book in Hillary's secret medical file show the presidential candidate is a ticking time bomb whose life is about to expire. But Hillary's camp, desperate to win the Democratic nomination, is engaging in a massive cover-up about her health. Her campaign declared in July that Hillary had made a complete recovery from her 2012 brush with death, when she fainted and tests discovered a blood clot that was blocking a vein in her brain. But author Edward Klein revealed in his blockbuster book, Unlikable, The Problem with Hillary, that the former First Lady is not telling the full story and admits she often gets dizzy and woozy behind the scenes. A source in his book said she's risking her health each day. Her secret medical file shows that during her hospitalization 3 years ago in New York, doctors believed she had brain cancer. Said the source, doctors found out that Hillary exhibited a number of symptoms linked to brain cancer. She suffered from headaches, memory lapses, extreme fatigue, blackouts, and vision problems. Hillary has admitted suffering from endometriosis, a painful gynecological condition that increases a woman's chances of developing brain cancer. Ooh, I didn't know that. My neighbor had that. I wonder if she knows. I wonder if that's true. You think that's true? I might better talk to her. Hillary's medical file also reveals she's covered up 3 secret strokes in addition to the public collapses she suffered. Okay, I'll see into that part. Now, we're going to apply some jewelry. Sorry. Okay, I'm going to lay the tray out. Okay, now, how do you want to do this? Do you want a lot? You just want it to be very understated? Okay, well, can you show me what you like? Okay. Oh, still, honey, you got something on your eyelash. Right on your cheek. Let me get it. Okay. You want to blow? You make a wish. Oh, you want me to do it? There it goes. Okay. Oh, you're not superstitious. Okay. Well, I'm not either, but never hurts to try. Alright, now, here's the tray. Now, if you could just show me how many we got here. We've got, looks like we got about 20, so we could do 2 on each finger. We could do, however you want to do it. Okay. So 3 here and here. Okay. You got 14 more. Here. Okay. I'm going to start applying. Okay. Y'all still. How's your mom and them? Oh, that's good. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, my mama, she's doing okay. She's she's been having dizzy spells lately. They think it's her blood pressure. I don't know. Doctor's supposed to do something about her medicine and gonna adjust it or something. I don't know. I worry about her. She lives out there by herself. I just I can't get out there every day. And I wonder. Fortunately, her next door neighbor checks in on her pretty often. So, she's got my number and she can call me if anything comes up if I'm not over there. But I worry. She's getting older. Okay. Hang on a minute. That one's lopsided. Okay. But what can I do? She's stubborn just like me. I can't get her to. She wants to live on her own. I said, okay. I can't make her. I love her to move into those assisted living apartments, but she won't do it. She won't do it. Stubborn as a mule. Alright, here we go. In 2005, Hillary fainted in Buffalo, New York. 4 years later, the then Secretary of State broke her right elbow in a mysterious fall. In 2011, she collapsed again while boarding a flight in Yemen. The Inquirer also learned Hillary suffers from the early stages of multiple sclerosis. The autoimmune disease affects the brain, spinal cord, and other areas of the body. Dr. Leslie R. Matthews, assistant professor of surgery at Morehouse School of Medicine in Atlanta, told the Inquirer that Hillary could have early symptoms of MS that went undiagnosed for years. The expert who has not treated Hillary said sometimes MS lays dormant for years. Certainly the stress of political life would exacerbate the symptoms. Hillary is also hiding alcohol abuse, which has led to major depression and paranoia. The sources said the driven candidate downs 4 or more drinks of liquor a day and recently confessed to daughter Chelsea, "I'm an alcoholic, please help me." To determine exactly how long Hillary has to live, the Inquirer used a longevity calculator created by the University of Pennsylvania. Based on the information from Hillary's secret medical file, the results show that Hillary has already exceeded life expectancy, and it's unlikely she'll make it to her 69th birthday on October 26, 2016, less than 2 weeks before the presidential election day on November 8th. Said the source, some insiders with knowledge of her medical state believe that Hillary could even be dead in 6 months' time. Top New York doc Stuart Fisher reviewed the medical evidence in this report and concluded she's at death's door. Dr. Fisher, who has not treated Hillary, said her fainting, blackouts, headaches, and collapses are consistent with serious vascular blood flow problems in her brain. Added the source, sadly, instead of a presidential inauguration, Hillary's going to get a state funeral. Well, I don't know about all that. My daddy's had problems for the last 20 years, and he's still kicking. And then there are the people you think they're just healthy as a horse and they drop dead. You don't ever know. Hey, when it's your time, it's your time. That's kind of how I feel. Not to say that you need to live an unhealthy life, but if it's your time, you're going to go. Oh, me. But they didn't ask me. I guess I'm not an expert. They don't care what I think. Ooh, nasty. Celebrities' feet. I don't want to look at that. Are you getting a pedicure? I didn't even ask you. Are you getting a pedicure? No? Okay. Sorry. I should have. I meant to ask you that when you came in. I didn't. read this about Phil Spector. Look at that man. Wow, I don't know what's better, the wig or without. Oh, I don't know which is worse, that or that. Release Spector. Murder victim Lana killed herself, says her best pal. Murderous music legend Phil Spector should be set free. That's the shocking plea from the best friend of the actress Spector is convicted of killing. In a Dynamite exclusive interview with the National Enquirer, Irene Pumpkin Pie Laughlin said she was with doomed Lana Clarkson just before she died and insisted the legendary record producer is rotting in a cell on trumped-up charges. I believe there's an innocent man sitting in prison, Irene told the Enquirer. There was never evidence to prove that Phil pulled the trigger. There was no evidence on him. There was no blood on him. How do you do that? Irene has rocked Hollywood by claiming Spector's alleged victim was suicidal over her fading acting career, and she believes Lana pulled the fateful trigger herself. Lana was found dead inside Spector's mansion outside Los Angeles on the morning of February 3rd, 2003. The 40-year-old blonde was slumped in a chair with a handbag around her shoulder, dead from a single gunshot to her mouth. Earlier that evening, Spector had picked up the struggling actress while she was working as a hostess in the VIP room at the House of Blues on Sunset Boulevard. It was a job that Irene said drove her friend to the point of killing herself, as she learned during a disturbing phone call from Lana the day before her death. She started bawling, recalled Irene, who Lana called Dolly. Lana said, "Dolly, I can't take this two-faced effing town anymore. I don't want to live. I'm going to get a gun and I'm going to blow my effing brains out." Irene later testified in Spector's defense at trial and recounted for the Enquirer how she had witnessed Lana's downward spiral in the months before her death. Lana, who had 2 small roles in Scarface and Fast Times at Ridgemont High, had gone through a series of failed auditions, often followed by pill-popping binges that triggered severe depression. For Lana, it was real difficult because it was the first time in her life that she had to go and get a job, said Irene. At first, she was really excited about working as a hostess, but 2 weeks after, it started weighing on her that she's now pulling out chairs for people who used to cast her in movies and commercials. Lana was also recovering from a devastating mental breakdown suffered about a year before her death. Irene, now 57, had even resorted to inviting Lana out to nightclubs so she could eat. The former LA club promoter also revealed she had seen Lana snorting cocaine and taking pills before she ended up being invited back to Spector's home. Irene would soon learn of her friend's tragic death from Lana's mother. "When I heard there was a gunshot involved in the death," said Irene, fighting back tears, all I could think about was Lana's phone call and, dear God, oh no. Spector, who oversaw hits for the Beatles and Cher, is serving 19 years to life in prison. Angry friends of Lana claimed Irene was paid off by the 75-year-old Grammy winner to declare his innocence. Irene, however, has suffered her own hardships. She's been diagnosed with lupus and is on the verge of losing her home in Redondo Beach, California. "I've gone through a living hell because of this trial and because my best friend died after telling me what she told me," Irene said. "But I still think Phil Spector deserves a new trial." Some pictures. Yeah, let's check those nails. Okay. Wow, I think they're already dry. Well, they're close. Yeah. I think they feel good. That was incredibly fast. I can't believe they dried that fast. Mine didn't dry that fast. Of course, no, I did 2 coats. I did 2 coats of the top coat on top of the blue, because I'm real rough on my nails. But I have become a real big fan of this Miracle Gel. I mean, I can put this on, and with 2 coats of the top coat, 2 weeks from now, it will still look this good if I don't take it off. And it comes right off with just plain old nail polish remover. Comes right off. You don't have to mess with it at all. It just wipes right off. It's like plastic, but it's glass. Well, if you want to go have a seat, Trish will be done in a minute. I know that chair's not the most comfortable chair in here, but if you just want to go over there and wait, She'll, okay. She'll be done in a minute if you just want to wait for her. And you can lay your hands on the armrest while she's working on your hair, and they can dry further. Okay. Well, it's good to see you. Just go wait over there. I'm gonna run out and get some lunch. Okay. Thank you.